Also, now I need to actually check if I can activate it. It's just ghost, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this is ghost mode for people that haven't seen it before. Which you can activate with debug mode. And you can go out of bounds, which is pretty cool. I will definitely spend some time like routing things, just so we know like where we have to go and everything. So the first run is going to be full routing %. I mean, obviously, theoretically, this run just involves us flying from the start to the end of the level as fast as possible. But I'm still curious if there is some areas... What the fuck is this for? That's so weird. If there are some areas in this game where we can do some shenanigans, like entering a level earlier. Wait. I just realized one thing. Can you not just go to where Dumbledore and McGonagall are and end it like super early? It's not as comfortable to move in as HP2, but it's not as bad as HP3. Yeah, it's essentially no clip. Yeah, exactly. Also, that's interesting. Like the out of bounds, I guess? I don't know what. I had no idea. Yeah, sometimes they need some out of bounds to make things work. Is the hitbox there before the door opens? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll really find out. Let's start this. We'll do one routing run. I'm very curious as well. Like, I was curious what we can do in this run. Obviously, like cutscenes we still have to watch. There isn't really any way out of those. So at the very least, with Ghost Mode, we can skip a good couple of those, but not quite all of them. Lol. Yeah, your beans are safe. It's a ethereal run now, whatever you say. Thank you so much for the good luck as well. I think he did escape Azkaban the same way, he just ghost moded out. Well, to be fair, aren't the Dementors kind of ghosts? I guess they can have a big ghost party. Black still at large, what a newspaper headline. Whoever put that font there in the headline, they must have felt good. That is gonna sell a lot of copies. Clipping past the Dementors, checkmate, yeah? What are they gonna do? I mean, I guess they might still be able to suck out your soul even while you're clipping, who knows? Not the train again. Oh, we'll get to see it a couple of times today, don't you worry. We all love this cutscene about Sirius Black. Like with the death party Nick gives, I guess, kind of, yeah. Similar thing. The brightness boosted out of Azkaban? I don't know. I feel like they have some pretty firm ceilings. I don't think you could have clipped through those, even with brightness boosting. I think he cheated. I think he did use ghost mode. Don't worry, Rob. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that you cannot skip those. Like, the only thing we're allowed to do is ghost, so I can't, like, speed the game up or anything. So I should also probably... Well, let me actually Control-C ghost. Oh shit, another bean. I think there was one earlier that I didn't eat. I'll eat that in a second now, though. Also, this is so trippy. What the fuck? Wait. I am making progress, right? Yeah. Wow, that is so trippy. Because the background is moving and the train isn't, and now we are also moving. That kind of makes me almost nauseous. I do not like this. Okay, that's the monster book. Now the big question is, okay, this part of the train does not exist, though. I guess you get teleported here. Sorry for you ruining the illusion. Yeah, it's a tank of a train as well. Like, holy shit. Like, this is a block. But yeah, this is how they've done this. Like, it's basically the background is moving and not the actual train. How are you doing as well, Swordman? Welcome in. What is that in the background? Oh, that's for the cutscene. Yeah, for Dog Percent, we went all the way to Sirius. Where is the final area in this, though? How Ghost's name is nearly Headless Harry. Sometimes Headless Harry. I genuinely don't know where the final part is, though. Because that's kind of what we would have to find. Oh my god, this is even worse when you're below this. Ah, over there. Over there. So instead of following the train, we just go like instantly to the right, basically. That is so weird that they have put this in a different spot. I guess the cutscene's really teleporting you. Which begs the question, can I play this now? No. That's a problem. Question is, where is the trigger for this? Do I have to beat the monster book, really? That's a bit annoying. There's a trigger here. Can I be here? That's what I was looking forward to. Like, actually routing this is gonna be interesting. Okay, you cannot walk here. I see. Lol, I like the NPCs. Oh no, that's trees. I thought that's the NPCs in the distance. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, we hit a trigger to do the beginning again, apparently. That's fine. Yeah, the second to last train place is the monster book, yeah. That started the Dementor? Oh, the trigger in front of it. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, I guess we have to watch this beauty of a cutscene again. That's fine. We should obviously theoretically reset this, but that's fine, that's fine. We take the time save. So that's the trigger to start it. So if we actually maybe teleport ourselves into that and then goes to the end, maybe it works. We'll try it, we'll try it. Oh no, it's called Pooh, and welcome in as well. It's a pretty horrible font. At least Comic Sans is readable, like if it's good for something, it's literally that. That's what it's known for. But how are you today? Welcome in. Yeah, very, very nicely noticed, chat, that you could hear the banging of the door. Go back to medieval font. Yeah, I'll change it in like a couple of days. We have the next font. You're fine, I'm very happy to hear. I'm doing alright as well. Also, how did you know that, Sammy? Oh, that's what the title still says? Oopsie. Imagine being good at updating this. Ah, yeah. There you go. Now it should be fixed. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Like,
don't worry, Ron.
I think Comic Sans is literally made to be readable. Unknown fun could be fun. I'll see how bad it is. If it's sort of readable, I would probably accept it. Okay, so we ghost out of this train. This is horrible with the moving background though. Like this really gives me like some sort of nausea. Okay, it's all the way over there, so we do have to walk a bit. But theoretically, obviously, it's still faster than any percent. Yeah, I figured out today that I can literally put any font into Stream Elements if I wanted to. So yep, theoretically anything can be requested. Okay, so can I ghost through here? No, it doesn't seem to work. Oh my god, it does start it. And now, but we're not Ron though, which may be a problem. Oh, but Harry's dead. Oh. Oh, so that's what happens. That's why it restarted us, because obviously Harry, when the Dementors happen, Harry is knocked out. That's very interesting how that interacts. So that's really weird then. Yeah, we would have to switch to Ron somehow. So the game thinks we're dead because Harry is passed out. That's interesting. See, I like figuring out those things for in games. But hey, we watched this cutscene again. Dies of Cringe. Also, yes, I heard about that as well, Sammy. You told me that before. Fyra Code is a nice font. Feel free to request it. I'm happy to. We have a lot of font changes in the queue right now, so I'm curious to see them all. I'm happy to put all of them in there. And I'm happy to switch out Foo. That one's really awful. Yeah, I know. It's nice how in the box, when you buy the game, they make it sound like you can choose characters like freely, even though you clearly cannot, like not at all. So the box is kind of a bit of a debate, I'm gonna be honest. They're pretending like you're able to switch, but you're just not able to. Professor Lupin. Okay.
Don't worry, Ron. We'll help you find Scabbers.
Yeah, we will definitely help him find Scabbers. So, I know what segment you switch into Ron, so let's see if that would work. There might also just be another trigger out of bounds to switch characters. That's not impossible. Here. I don't quite know where the trigger is. Ah, okay, perfect. So this switches you to Ron. So let's see if we can quickly make it out of this train like that. This is already longer than an any percent train, but this is routing, you know. We'll do a second one. This is purely to figure out what we have to do and how to go fast. The best driver that they had, in my opinion, Lupin. Oh, I like Lupin. Lupin is great. It would also... Wait, why am I switching? I didn't need to do this. This is kind of dumb. It would also be smart to use the save book, but we're not smart here. We don't do those kind of things. Oh yeah, I think next time if this works, we'll save like 6 minutes, yeah. Theoretically, this should work though, right? Like, we walk into that trigger as Ron, meaning that theoretically, we shouldn't die this time. Yeah, that worked. And yeah, we're alive. That's good. Oh no, we're not alive. That's so weird. But why is that happening? We might just have to fight the monster book. How's it going, Cass, as well? Oh no, the background is infinite. It's just infinitely scrolling past. Well, that's a bit annoying. Now we have to watch this shit again. Good to see you though, Cass. How have you been doing? I don't see any other triggers in there though, sadly, so I guess we might have to fight the monster book. That sucks a bit. I could do that, yeah. I honestly, for the second run, I'll probably bind that in the keybinds. I think that's a lot easier. Yeah, that's actually true. You do enter the Dementor cars, Harry. I don't know why it like kills you, I have to be honest. I thought I understood it, but no. So, It would help to have show all to actually show the triggers. I don't know if we allow that. Because I don't know why that one trigger is actually even seen, because it kind of shouldn't be, but I guess they didn't bother hiding it because you never get to see it in a cutscene, I suppose. Because yeah, right now I feel like one Ragnar with how poorly this is going. Don't do stupid stuff like trying to find a stone or beating a basilisk. Harry would never. Wait, I'm an idiot. I ran into this cutscene. I didn't want to go outside because it gets me nauseous, but this was definitely not better. You aim your wand. Yeah, it would have been great if Crookshanks would have just gotten rid of Peter at the beginning of the year. And then HB3 is just one happy little journey where nothing bad happens. So you're not able to walk during the Dementor fight. Yeah, I guess one of the characters is knocked out is the issue. What if I go like here? There's Malfoy here. Could there be like a potential for a trigger here? To, Okay. I think that's the best we can get it. I think that should make it resolve so we don't die anymore. But Sirius has been killed, cleared if Peter got killed. Imagine, like, Crookshanks just bites his neck and, like, the rat just transforms into Pettigrew in front of Ron and Hermione. Would have definitely been a disturbing scene, I think. They would have not forgotten. But yeah, I guess so. I guess they would have had to... Like, they had no other choice but to clear Sirius of his crimes. I mean, I don't think it really does anything, Ghost Mode, during this fight, right? Because I mean, there's probably a trigger that ends this earlier, but I have absolutely no way of knowing where it is. So I think we're just gonna fight this. And I don't think there's much else we can do. Not like it's super long, to be honest. Crookshanks definitely gets the red IRL, yeah. Yeah, it's very surprising that that Pettigrew somehow got away, to be honest. What's it gonna do, Ghost Mode here? I mean, I can do it, but like, what am I supposed to do with it? Harry's just gonna die. Like, he got up though, that's funny. Oh, it makes it so we can walk around, that's kinda cool. But like, it's not really helping us with stuff, sadly. It's interesting to think about if they turn back. If you die, you just stay in animal form. Yeah, I've thought about that as well, but I would assume you turn back to your original human form, right?
Other than a growing feeling of dread.
I mean, do they need to show evidence though? They didn't really when they convicted Sirius. They just put him in Azkaban without any fucking trial, so I don't know how it works in the wizarding world. Their justice system doesn't make too much sense. I mean, it's not like it's always fair in the real world, but in the wizarding world, it's absolutely bigger. Okay, anyways, I have a bean from Mizzy. I do not remember if I've eaten Pave's bean. Oh, this one's nice though. It's like raspberry, I think. Oh, I like this one a lot. Oh, so yeah, gold after 12 minutes. Absolutely pacing, double the time it usually takes in the train. Yeah, that's a good question, Nadia. I don't know. I suppose so.
Hello?
I really don't know.
Professor Lupin?
Not a thing we ever get to see, unfortunately. Maybe fortunately in the books.
There are 10
Oh, enjoy your
challenge
bami
shields scattered
goreng
throughout
as
the
well.
challenge. Some are
Actually
wealthy.
pretty dope food.
Find all 10 shields to earn a visit to the Bean
Actually very, very
bonus room.
tasty.
If you don't
Also, we will
find
not
all the
find all
shields
10
your first
shields.
time
Thank you
through,
very much.
you can always come back. Complete the challenge
This
by
level
collecting
should
the
be
final
pretty
shield.
easy, I would say. Right?
Let's get started. Carpe retractum has 2 primary uses. To pull yourself towards
Like, theoretically,
something, or to pull something towards you.
we
See
should
if
be
you
able
can
to
find
just
a
get to
statue
the end
cast
trigger.
a spell at. Then, watch what happens.
That's not a good thing. You should not accept the hungry feeling cause lazy. Yeah, I don't need this shit. I can literally ghost through the walls. Wait, we have to get to the end of this first, of course. I'm curious about one thing, since this is the routing run. Yeah, well, but to be fair, the entire Nagini being the Maledictus thing, she's not an Animagus, first of all. And that kind of just got retconned into the story in Cursed Child, in Fantastic Beasts. So I don't know if that counts. So this is the end of this level. I'm very curious, what if you collect the final shield that's only used for the cutscene? Does that work? Because this is the final shield that that they zoom on because they need it for the cutscene, basically. That works. That is so dumb.
Unfortunately, you didn't find all
That
of
is
the
so
challenge
dumb.
shields.
This isn't even the
You'll need
end
all
of... That's
10
not even
to
the
unlock
second
the
part
Bean
of
bonus room.
Carpe.
So,
But
come back
interesting.
anytime you want to give the challenge another go.
That is very weird that that works. Yeah, I guess they just copied the trigger over one by one. Wait,
That was
but does it work?
fantastic.
That was fantastic.
Where
Yeah,
are
where
we?
are we? And that is a very good question. Oh,
You can have
we're
another
supposed to
go
be in
at
the
the
side room, but we're not. So I think we're kind of having a problem.
You lead the way,
It's
Ron.
interesting how this cutscene still plays. Yeah, okay, I guess this does not work actually. Lol, but Harry and... Well, Hermione probably fell into the abyss. For once, Ron actually has a good question. How's it going as well? Rainstar, Sammy, Taylor as well. Good to have you guys here for the Ghost percent. Why is this here, by the way? And you can't cast on it. And there's no trigger here. This is a mysterious area. Okay, well, we tried. It's good to know. This is an interesting exit, but sadly not the one that we can take. No, please get food and idea. I'm happy it's interesting, though. I was looking forward to this. Like, usually you can do quite a lot of shenanigans with ghosting. And it's a very interesting way to, like, know how those games have been done. So I kind of like it a lot. This should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so that gets us to the second one. Now you can do Carpet 2 and have the other two with you. No. After the load, they're gone again. No. You cannot keep them through the load, unfortunately. Also, that's good to hear, Taylor. Let's go. So I guess this level sadly won't have too many strats. There's the there's the bean bonus room down here. Wait a second, is that the actual bean bonus room? Because then we have a strat here. Hear the happy music in the background while we fly through the void. It's great. Interesting that it's on the same map. But there's a trigger to leave it here. No, it's not there. Oh, it is there. No, this one's there. What the fuck?
This is the bean bonus room.
That's
Huh?
right, Ron.
This is very confusing. You can skip this as well. Interesting. Oh my god, it does work. You just have to jump into it twice. Yo, it does work, and you can even skip it now for some reason. Woo! That's so much better than watching the final cutscene. Also, that's what I understand from it as well, Rainstar, yeah. So if you get killed as a Maledictus, I guess it makes sense. You don't turn back into a human. Okay, well now this is obvious. Is it even worth... Yeah, no, it is worth to turn on Ghost for this, I guess. If I wouldn't be this bad. I mean, maybe the jump is genuinely quicker. Wait, oh, okay, that's where the trigger is. Yeah, what spell challenge is he talking about exactly? You can see that they were working on two games at the same time. It's all very cursed outside. Well, this is the moment of truth. I have the feeling... Yeah, I'll do that for the second attempt. I'll bind them to keys because it's just so much easier. Vluk, okay. This has to be here, right? Is it not here? Yeah, I'll bind it to like a thing. No worries. Is it actually not here because we're not at the end yet? Oh, that's dumb. Like, there is the trigger to get you to the credits in this area. I would assume it's still there as well. Let me do one thing real quick. Did that work? I think so. This is cutscene? I don't know how it's supposed to look. Isn't it more back? Okay, this is an invisible wall, so you don't go here. The door is usually over the flowers. Yeah. There's nothing really here. Why is there so many, like, targets here? What is that for? Also, yeah, that would have been pretty awful, Slade, I do agree. But the Fantastic Beast lore, I don't know. I don't consider that as actual canon. Also, I'm happy to hear that, Sammy. If you need some food, get some food and take care of yourself, that's good. Yeah, this is triggers for the camera, but... Oh, this is triggers for the camera, that makes sense. That's the goal. That's where the camera stops, I guess. In front of the actors, in front of Dumbledore and McGonagall, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think there is the trigger here. That is fascinating. So they actually only spawn that in when you're... They only spawn that in when you're actually, like, done with the game. Very interesting. Okay. Then I have another question. Because if that's not possible, then I'm thinking about another sequence break for this, since we have the powers of ghosting. What if we go to Glacius? Can we go to Glacius? Would that be possible? Because it's blocked by the gate. Yeah, so no, it does not work. Wow, they've actually done this well. Yeah, in the end of the game I will check. I will check where the trigger is, yeah. How it looks. If it looks different. I'm curious as well. Yeah, no, this is just not existing. Wow, okay. Color me surprised. We can try via the classroom as well. I had the same thought. This level doesn't really exist. Because you can enter it like this as well. What about Draconifor's Lapifors? I mean, we can try that too. Oops. What is this? Oh, it's the actor storage. Lol, the pages. That's so cursed. I love stuff like this though. It's just very interesting. It's very interesting to do those things. But no, doesn't look like it. Yeah, and the wizard cards in there as well. Hey yo, Webster. Welcome to our little ghost mode percent, trying to find some strats and routes. So this one clearly doesn't work. We can try Draconifor's Lapifors. Trigger isn't there. They've actually done it well, just in case someone clips in. They wouldn't get very far. Let's try Draconifor's. Maybe we can at least get like a small sequence break going. I think it would be sad if... I mean, we have ghost mode, you know? There has to be something going that we can get going. But no. Oh, this is interesting. I've never seen this part. No, I don't think we can. I don't think we can. That is very sad. I was thinking surely like something we can do. That was what I was thinking. Like especially considering HP 2 and 1. Like this is actually made okay. I respect it. The library. Oh, the library isn't even where the... Like it's not even a map. It's just you get teleported there at some point. Ah. Welcome in now, Webster, in that case. Fun. You know, this also doesn't work. Okay. Well. Can you skip to the end of the game? Nope. I tried, but the trigger is also still not there, or not there yet, I suppose. So I guess there isn't really anything else for us to do other than just going to Hagrid. The boy who was very much stuck in the door, yeah. Lol, this thing is below the floor. What the fuck? Why is there 2 knights? I guess because it breaks or something. Yeah, it's a bit sad. What about collecting the Harry card by dropping from the ceiling? It's an interesting question. Do you think that changes the game state? I don't know. Yeah, the game state I think is important here too. Maybe they'll be there after Buckbeak. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, I don't know anything about any theorized skips in this game, I have to be honest. But I'm having a good time discovering, like, potential. And Felipe has thought of an interesting thing, because the Bean bonus room... Oh wait, the Harry card is here. The Bean bonus room, I'm surprised, is not here. I guess you get teleported into that after Fred and George. Yeah, this is not the correct cards. And once more, welcome back, Whipser. How's your day been going? And good to see you. I don't think we can do much here. I don't think there is any shortcuts. There's something I'll try after Transfig that I thought about now with the bean bonus room, because I think it's gonna be there after Transfig. I think it's in that part of the map. We waiting, yeah. Well, I will make some progress now. Sorry, we let Hagrid wait for like 10 minutes, but that's okay. He's used to it. He's fine with it. Need to really bind those on like buttons, like holy shit. It's so annoying doing this. I wonder how ghosting on Buckbeak looks like. At least we get to see that. But yeah, we'll see.
Welcome to Care of Magical Creatures class.
I'll be teaching you this term. Probably cursed. I mean, that's probably the point, yeah. Welcome in, Bean. Also, how have you been doing? God, I have to say, I love stuff like this, though. It's just really fun discovering what's possible in this game and discovering how it's actually well made. I'm very surprised.
Hello, Buckbeak.
Oh yeah, I like that head cannon as well. Sounds about right, Gildeo. Sounds about right. The thing is, I don't think ghost mode really helps here because we kind of have to fly through the rings. Like, even if I ghost mode to the end, it doesn't really help me because I won't be on like 5,000 rings or whatever you need. Oh, it kinda works, but it works really poorly because Buckbeak is not supposed to go out of bounds. Maybe it gets better once you're a bit out of bounds. Oh, the end is actually here. I never knew that. That's interesting. But yeah, this is not gonna do anything. The minigame is not... Ghosting is not meant to happen in this, yeah. Is this actually the end? No, it's an illusion, isn't it? What if I do this now? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that really does anything for us, sadly. Yeah. Hagrid will definitely stay this enthusiastic and happy as a Care of Magical Creatures professor for sure. Surely there wouldn't be any kind of incident that takes the joy out of his job at all. Is there a trigger for the winning cutscene? Maybe. Could we reach it though? Is another question with how bad it works. It's possible though, I don't know. I don't quite know where all the triggers are. But that's the fun thing, we can figure some things out. And everyone else can also figure some things out if they want to.
There's a good fellow.
Buckbeak launch for Ghost % leaderboard. It would be cool to find strats with this. Like, imagine you would somehow be able to speed him up or something if he goes through the world. I don't know. It seemed kind of fake though. It is clearly the end, but it wasn't really like there, the actual rings. So I don't know what's going on there. No clue, but let's watch this cutscene, I suppose. But yeah, surprisingly, we're making slower progress than I thought. Like, this game is done okay. Credits to No Wonder. Even with Ghost Mode, it is not free to break it. Is that the one with the 3 polygons? There's like a Hufflepuff prefect girl in this game that looks absolutely atrocious. It's the one that shows you the pixie well as well. Like, I don't know what they've done to her character model, but it's really like 3 polygons. Less polygons than PlayStation 1 Hagrid, and that says a lot.
Of course.
Yeah, each word you say, more Malfoy, you die faster. Yeah, it's kind of true with Hippogriffs, to be honest. He's a bit of an idiot. Yeah, Ghost % Hundo would be probably pretty fast, yeah. You can also get the cards like in the actor storage in a lot of maps. So you wouldn't even have to collect them in the secrets. Oh yeah, here, theoretically, we don't actually have the portrait password to the first floor. But this should work. So we get like teleported. That's pretty nice. And then here, the Peeves fight, obviously we don't want to do. Ah, there he is. Look at him. Look at the fecker. But the question is, oh, McGonagall isn't here yet, though.
Hello and
Oh.
welcome to Transfiguration
Okay,
class.
well, Transfiguration class without any students. I could have maybe even gone into the trigger to the door, to be honest. Also, yo, welcome in, Wrench. Oh, the map doesn't unlock those. The passwords come from Peeves. The first fight in front of the Fred and George's shop that you have to beat. And thank you, Nadia, as well, for, Evan as well for joining. Thank you for the good luck, sorry.
Are there any questions?
What happened to the rule of the fun has to be readable? I thought it was readable enough, but yeah, it's pretty awful. You guys have a point. How's it going? Well, both of you doing alright? Yeah, no students are gonna be walking out of the class, that's true. Weird feeling. There's always someone who hates Transfig. This looks so weird, it's so empty.
Miss Granger, perhaps you'd grace the class by having
Yeah, it's really nice to have both of you here. Thank you for joining during this run, which is actually a pretty fun one.
If you'll just step through
Also,
this
that's
door,
nice.
then-
Don't have to share it that way, Evan. That's pretty hype. And enjoy the McDonald's based.
Let's begin with the Lapifort spell, Miss.
Okay, Lapifort, sure.
Right. Lapifors, the transformation of a small object into a rabbit.
Maybe they're transfigured into desks, to be honest. That would kind of work. Is the Transfiguration class after all? Or is there only the conifer symbol? Yeah, that's kind of true. McGonagall is doing favoritism. There's definitely a spell she likes more than the others. Okay, once more here. What the hell? This looks so crazy from Out of Bounds. We have to find the end. I like the wallpaper though. I guess the end is just over there, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I think that's the issue indeed. Like, it's very small, the font. I think that's why it's so hard to read. I do agree. There's such nice spells which serve no purpose at all. Yeah, in like a real world scenario, wizards would never like really need this ever again, but they're cool. They're fun to use, I guess. They're fun to mess around with. That's the bean bonus room. But this one doesn't have a trigger to leave it, so I don't think it's worth going there. Ah, that's nice, honestly. I like that. If you guys take care to have the other, like, have a restful sleep and all of that. That matters a lot, to be honest. Having considerate roommates.
But you'll need to collect all 10 challenges.
Yeah, we have to. I'm curious about one thing now, though. I didn't split, by the way, for the Buckbeak one, but that's fine.
Anytime you please.
Thank you, Professor McGonagall. You can be certain I'll get all of
Yeah,
the shields
Gringotts is
next time.
quite the deep thing. I hope they don't have any cave-ins or so happen. I think that flattens the entire continent with how deep they burrowed.
Hermione! There you are!
I just get statues of animals. I guess that's kind of true. You can always like pet a bunny and all that. Hey, welcome in, JP. It's close. It's close. You can get away with one last warning, though. But how are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, sure, of course. We'll totally go back for the shield. Yeah, always. So now the bigger question is, maybe stuff works in this room for sequence breaks. We'll see. Because this room is kind of always the same, right? Let's see. Oh, that sounds pretty good. I'm happy you're enjoying the spring weather. Hope you enjoyed the gym as well. No, this is still... Yes! Oh, surely you can do that. Oh, surely you can do that after Carpe. Oh, 100% you can do that after Carpe. That has to be possible. I just did it in the wrong room. It has to be. If it's unlocked now, it has to be after Carpe. So they were not that thorough with that segment, huh? Well, that's cool. That's a lot. I mean, kind of similar though, Slade. Also, this is horrible. I might even be slower here with the ghosting just because this goes like so deep with those giant slides. Like, where do they even end? Like, it goes over here, I guess? Yeah, that is gonna be sometime, say, for the next run. I'm happy we found that. I think this will be pretty quick in ghost percent, actually. If you know what you're doing. Okay, this goes down. But that's the kind of sequence break I wanted to find. You can't go out of bounds, so they had no reason to add extra checks. I do agree, but for some reason they added those in the actual entry hall, which is like a different area. So I don't know why they've coded those differently, but yeah. Also, that sounds nice. enjoy. McChicken I like as well. It's one of the things I like there. Didn't even cast glaciers and it's already frozen. Yeah, that's weird. What is this up here? Why is there random particles? That's so weird. What the fuck? But yeah, stuff breaks a little bit if you go past all the triggers. From all the stuff we saw in Wizarding World, what do you want the most to exist in real life? That's a cool question. The tent is very, very convenient. I mean, can I just say a wand? Oh, this doesn't work, huh? Maybe? Trigger? Ah, okay, trigger is there. Or like magic, yeah, exactly. Does that count? Is that too lame? Is this just the end? Is it just below us? That's where the bridge comes from. Passion fruit flavored Coca-Cola. Oh, I don't think I would like that. That sounds like just absolutely sweetness overload, but that's nice. If your friend likes it, why not? Liquid luck will be pretty convenient as well. Definitely not Quidditch. Yeah, stuff like infinite packing, like Hermione's purse, where you can just put infinite stuff in, is kind of based, to be honest. 500 grams of sugar, probably, in 100 milliliters. I don't even think that's literally possible, but yes. Wait, do I have to actually spawn in mid-air here? That's a bit annoying. Oh my god, honestly, Evan has a point. I think what I would really like the most would be quick travel. Quick travel would genuinely be so incredibly convenient. So like Flue Powder, Port Key, Apparition, yeah, actually it would be that, 100%. That too though, Slade, like stuff like cooking themselves and washing themselves and all that is not bad either. And there's another thing I want to try here, by the way. Which might be an even bigger sequence break, but I don't know if it's gonna work. But Felipe got me onto that idea earlier. Yeah, it was so inconvenient before she invented Flue Powder. Invisibility Cloak is cool, but I don't really have much of a use case for it, I feel like. Yeah, exactly. You roll out of bed and then just apparate to work, exactly. So much less prep time. It's like Zoom calls all over again. Yeah, before we leave this area... Is this where all the bean bonus rooms are? Wait, this is the end of Scourge. Oh. Aha. But where's the bean bonus room? Doesn't it have to be here as well? But then more work hours? Potentially. Does they Scourge? Glacius, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I was yapping about. Where is the bean bonus room? Why is it not here? It's good to know where the end is, though. So we can find that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really help us to get into the bean bonus room. I mean, that's fair as well, dude. I think efficiently wise it is maybe better, but it is just kind of chill. Oh, I love that always Windows updates. I didn't have any yet, but yeah. They like doing that on Patch Tuesday. What I was thinking about is the final bean bonus room with the Harry card, like what Felipe said earlier. It would be very interesting to find that, but I just don't know where it's at, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. You would have to probably get in earlier, get into work earlier and stuff, which is not a benefit, true. And your labs as well. Sorry about that. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good afternoon. Wait, I just realized one thing. This is not the end of Glacius at all. This is what happens after Transfig. Wait a second. That's also a good question, Felipe. We can try that. This game has outsmarted us. I was thinking we'd just play through Glacius. So we're gonna be at the end of Glacius plot-wise, but we're just not. Oh no.
Harry came away from the fall without injury.
Oh no. It starts with the willow. I wasn't even thinking about
We
that.
obviously can't bring a real
Oh,
Dementor
shit.
into the castle, so we'll make do with the boggart.
I think the spells will be fine. I don't think this game does it like HP2. I think in this game, I mean, I guess you unlock them in the overworld. No, you actually do. You have all the spells in the overworld at any time. So I think in this game you just have all the spells all the time. So wow, Brady, what the hell? Bringing the summer in there, let's go. That's kind of nice though. Having good temperatures back is kind of based.
Give it a try. The incantation for the spell is expecto.
We'll try getting to the Harry card in the shop. Maybe that works. But I'm starting to believe this game cannot be tricked. I don't know. Also, this is the end. Surely this is fine, right? Surely there's not any extra triggers we have to hit. Okay, I'm just stunned over here instead of in the middle, but that works. Hopefully that actually gets us out of this. Yeah, okay. Well, at least that's easy. And then here, I will not bother with fighting those things either. We'll just go. Oh, those levels are quick. Oh, well, that's the end for the cutscene. That's kind of cool. That it's in here. I didn't even know that. Like, those levels are quick at least. Oh, no, don't tell me. Oh, okay. That was lucky. I teleported and Hermione ran into it because Harry cannot pick it up. That's interesting. You would assume so, Dumbo. Yeah, that's kind of true. Let's try. Let's see if we can find the card beam bonus from here. Ron, yeah, I saw that. Ron was fully hard stuck in the bookcase. One of the few instances where I actually feel bad for him. So this is where Fred and George's shop is. Like my worry is because this card is grayed out. Like, is it? Yeah, you can't go there. Look how big the hitbox is.
Now there's
a very special card.
We'll give it to you for free if you can collect all the other cards in the
I
set.
mean, you're kind of right, Cass. Not necessarily work only, but just in general. Getting around fast. For me, it would be, like, you know, visiting our parents fast and all that stuff. Would be handy for that, having flu powder. Don't have to get into a plane and all of that. What is happening over here? Why are we so tiny all of a sudden? Doesn't seem to work though. Where the fuck is the bean bonus room with the founders cards? That's really the biggest question. A cool idea, but yeah, sadly it doesn't work. But it has to be here somewhere. Yeah, Glacier's Final I don't think you can find, because that's just a separate map, no? The bean bonus room, my reasoning is because it has the final cards. So maybe if you leave that bean bonus room, the game is like, ah, okay, they just collected the final cards, which means they have to be at the end, right? That's essentially the reasoning behind it. But it's just not here. Rig to Finals is not a bad idea, actually, though. Rig to Finals we might be able to get into. I didn't think about that. Maybe possible. Let's try that for now. Because I really don't know. Maybe it doesn't exist, but it has to be somewhere, since maybe it's also just a completely different map. Actor Room I've checked. What, 5 beans? Let's go. The Actor Room doesn't actually have... what's it called? The card. Is this the entrance? I don't even know. Is there even a trigger to go into Rig 2 Final? I guess it's locked. Or not. Man, this is harder than I thought, finding like any kind of sequence breaks, even with ghosting. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. Carpa, I think people might mean. Carpa Finals. Sorry. We're all confused here. I mean, I can go to the actor storage, but... it only has the cards from the monster book, not from the beam bonus room. I mean, yeah, we can collect those, I guess, but it's not really helping us. Man, I'm very, very surprised. This game is resilient. Yeah, it's been very fun so far, I have to say, Dennis. I've been trying to look for sequence breaks, but it's no matter what we do, the game always just kind of fixes itself. But how have you been doing? Welcome in. The students have long legs. Yeah, one of them looked very unhealthy. I genuinely do not understand where the beam bonus room is at, though. I would love to like load into a 100% save, but I don't think I have one that's like right before Fred and George's classroom. But I would love to see, like, it's nowhere here. It's clearly not on this map. Like, there is no green bean bonus room here. Like, absolutely. Yeah, this is for the cutscenes, the actor storage, yeah. Because they need to teleport them in for the cutscenes. I did underestimate this game's powers, though, I have to say. I am very impressed with how difficult it is to break this. I don't know, chat. I don't know if we can sequence break this. I really don't know. We might just have to fly to the end of every level. Might just be it. Can I enter this now because we're supposed to go to glaciers? Maybe this works now. Sometimes happy, sometimes miserable. Doesn't sound the greatest, but I hope it's mostly happy. That would be great at least. Yeah, I mean, I hate to break it to all of us, but carpet to glacier should be a thing. But it didn't really work. Like, I went to glaciers at the end of Transfig and it didn't do anything. Like, it didn't make me save anything. I mean, you can save this cutscene and all of that, but welcome in as well, Beaver and you, Sajuk. Good to have you guys here for this routing for now to see what we can do in Ghost Percent, but it remains difficult. We can at least skip Transfig. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Like, I don't think we can. Because we skipped Transfig, and then at the end of Glaciers it put us back to the end of Transfig again. And yeah, no, we checked that. We checked the end game trigger. It's also not there. From what I can tell, I couldn't find it anyways, even with show all. Don't know where the end for this is. So yeah. Oh god, where are we? We're in the void. Help. Bart the void is here. Oh, okay. It is Ghost Percent. Can you enter Transfig from lobby after Carp and then Glaciers after Transfig? You can. I entered Glaciers after Transfig. And then when I was done with Glaciers, it put me into the Quidditch cutscene. Which is after Transfig. So I was done with Glaciers and it put me in front of Glaciers again. So it doesn't really seem to work, unfortunately. Which I'm surprised about as well, but I don't know. I even left it through the shield, so it should have updated the game state if anything, but yeah, I don't know. Again, this game's very resilient. Also, this level is so fucking big. I really hate it. Ghosting through this is horrible. To walk so far. Yeah, in the hub you can't actually do it. I can try it after Carpa in the second run if it works, but yeah, I was like basically after Transfig, I was still in the Transfig level officially. From the hub you don't load into the other level at all apparently. Lol, that's a nice Dennis. GG's, but yeah, now at least from playing this already before, I do know where the end trigger is for this, or the final segment. Because, or do I? It's very hard to see with all of the fog. Yeah, that's the beam bonus room. Which is good, but not what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's true. It's finally not solid ice. No, not the beam bonus room. I'm not looking for that. Where's the actual, like, end? Yeah, I was thinking that if it's not better to, like, actually just use the slide, because walking is really annoying, but I didn't really want to go to the end of this. I just don't remember where the exit was that we've already found. Here? No, that's the level. Up there? No, that's also the level. Lol, the pixies are throwing at us. Ah, there. Okay, we found it. We found it. I mean, I don't know. I've never done those kind of ancestry tests, Brady. Because all they do is get your data. So from what I know, I'm just German. German. Ghost. So this should work. Yeah, and this gets us into this level now.
Visitor lurking around Hogwarts. Harry insisted on going to visit Hagrid.
We'll definitely try that again in the next run.
Buckbeak's trial.
To warp like between the level, like it might still be possible, but it's This game is once more proving very, very resilient. Also, no, I'm not Bavarian, excuse me. The fuck? You better get that out of my chat. No, I have nothing against Bavarians. There's a lot of very nice Bavarians I got to know. They're chill people. You tried one of those free trials? Yeah, I don't like those websites. I don't trust them in the slightest. They are just gathering data and selling it, to be completely honest. But it's still cool for sure, but I would never send it there. Thank you, Renge. I appreciate that. I would rather send it to Renge, honestly. He would also use it to like find out where I live and all that, but that's still less creepy than those big websites. It's a shame they didn't implement the new spells into the overworld. I agree. It was probably less coding effort, I would assume. That's probably why they didn't. So... that's also possible, Evan. That's also possible. I don't really know. Is this the end? It looks like it. It's pretty far away. And then you have apparently ancestors from 29 countries. It depends. Like, I've seen different results, but yeah, I don't know. I know Google is also selling you data and all that, but I feel like personal DNA is a bit spicier than that. I don't know. I'm not giving that away. Maybe I'm paranoid or whatnot, but no. Well, that works. Guess we have to watch this cutscene no matter what, but that's fine. You saw a ghost, yeah, quick jump scare.
Where's the dog?
Where's the dog? Brr. Oh yeah, this is cool, by the way. Wait, how do you do this again? Something like that. There was a different way to do that, but cursed transition.
There's no need to be afraid.
Lord.
Sirius Black is not
I would, okay, to be fair, Range, that would be mega curse, but I'm sort of at least a tiny bit intrigued to see that.
What?
But that does sound like your trademark, yep. Lord. Yeah, that's sort of horror game as well, go there.
Explain.
I'm talking about I got the free trial where you can make a family tree. Oh, okay, that's a different thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, okay, stuff like that is cool. Yeah, no, that's definitely, yeah, no. I don't know what the free trial gives you, but that makes sense. That's definitely a different level. For sure. That's pretty interesting, yeah. That's pretty interesting if you can, like, search through that, basically. To find some ancestry and all that. Also, that's true. I don't think I would want that, though. I already have great co-op partners. I've played HP4 with myself before, though. HP4 with my feet is still on the leaderboard, I think. Don't question it. This should be relatively easy. The bigger question is the Dementor segment already here, though? Yeah, I mean, this is just fueling the theory of Harry is just dreaming everything about Hogwarts 7. Which I still think is the worst theory. And at the end of HP 7, he's waking up in the cupboard under the stairs again. I really hate that theory. It's horrible. But, this doesn't really get us anywhere. What the hell? There's the castle in the background? That's kind of cool. I mean, it's ugly AF, but, you know. Let me see. I don't think the Dementors are in this map, right? I'm pretty sure they're not. There's Buckbeak. No, I think we just have to finish this level. Yeah, stuff like that is awesome. That's some fun detective work, Evan. I like that a lot. Also, probably, Labs, you're kinda right. Also, especially if Renge makes them upside down, they will probably have quite a grudge, understandably. And thank you so much, Shrivel, for the 29 months. Sorry for the jump scare. Sorry about that, but thank you for using the Prime. Getting rid of those pesky intermissions. Much appreciate that, thank you. I did use show all for a little bit, but I mean, I don't know where those triggers would be. So I haven't really found anything, unfortunately. Like, I genuinely don't know if sequence breaks would be a thing in this. I'll try it again during the next attempt. I'll see if we can maybe sequence break the at least the plot, like classroom stuff, the classes, that's the word. But I really don't know. I really don't know. Enjoy the emotes as well, of course, Rivel, and in another month with the batch and everything. Oh, so that's cool, Brady. I like hearing that. That's pretty awesome. Wonder if ghosts are affected by the mentors. We actually talked about that earlier. If you could break out of Azkaban with ghost mode, or if they would still catch you and suck out your soul, I'm not entirely sure. Funnily enough, by the way, this run now took longer than just an any % run, but that's okay. So, I mean, now I guess, obviously we just go to the 3rd floor, right? You think the trigger is here now for some reason? I don't think so, right? I'm just gonna see. I don't know why. Ghosts do be affected by Basilisk Eyes. I guess that's true. So I guess the mentors might also be able to get us. Yeah, we might as well check. And yeah, ghosts might still have a soul. That's very true. No, it looks exactly the same. What is this thing for? Nothing, I guess. Yeah, doesn't seem like it's there. The actual trigger. I like how there's those cameras in the edges for some reason. Wait, this one though? No, that's just a cutscene again, right? Yeah. What is the thing that I'm seeing all the time? Yeah, no, doesn't look like it. Unlucky. But it was worth a try. I don't know when they spawned this in. I'm really, really curious. Wanted to make the your last any % was faster joke as well. I'm sure if we do it properly, we can definitely like do it faster though. Also, yeah, Peeves 1 is one of the sequence breaks that's even in any %, but I guess that's true. We're doing that in this one too. Yeah, apparently the bullseyes are indicators on where the camera is supposed to stop, I think. Has to be after now, yeah. Yeah, I assume the moment you go into this, they change the game state, and then it's like enabled in the overworld, probably.
Well, here
But
we
like it
are.
has to be, exactly. Bullseye. Is this even worth ghosting? I really have to bind like hotkeys to this. I'll do that after this run is over. So we can just activate it a bit quicker. I mean, I guess here there isn't really much to do other than just going through and using the teleports. That's a good question. If the mentors would just like suck in the whole ghost like a vacuum cleaner. It's possible. I did Control V. I don't know how I lost it. I had it bound earlier. I don't know what happened to it. Like, I genuinely, I was very confused, but I didn't bother copying it again now because this kind of was so close. There's kind of no point now. Oh, we do a second run, of course. That was already planned. This is very easy, thankfully. Any Mario fans in chat? I mean, I like myself a Mario game every now and then. That was a quick level. Oh, this one's also gonna be really quick, which is nice. The finals are quite convenient like this. Oh lord, the water part, by the way, so cursed. Here's another question, if it would just be faster to take the slide even. Yeah, McGonagall's like, wait, I just saw you enter this challenge. And yeah, the water going upwards, it's all cursed. And then transitioning into the ice, I don't know. Very, very cursed. But yeah, thankfully, just this. Oh yeah, no, not quite. Now, I'm very curious to see how it looks now with the trigger, though, I have to admit. I'm not satisfied with this. We haven't really found anything, I have to say. Yeah, Hermione can fly even more and even better than the dragon. I'm quite impressed by her magic, at least, but...
Well then,
Well
let's see whether you've completed all of your 3rd year requirements.
Yeah, I don't deal with it. I like how it said we've completed the monster book, I think it is. Yeah, because I got the cards, that's the only thing it counts. We got it from the actor storage. Wait, which trigger? Wait, huh?
All of you.
Which trigger is it though? I'm so confused. Oh, don't tell me it broke now. Oh, shit me. I have to reload that. It didn't look any different in terms of the triggers. Did I just always miss it? Oh, that would explain it then, Sajuk. And yo, Bass. How are you people? Hey, am I triggered? I'm not now. I could be though, depending on how this goes. Load game 10. Yeah, you're probably right, Sajuk. Maybe it's literally invisible. I mean, it could be. Is it this one? It's not really this one, right?
Well done, all of you.
We need to investigate. Let me go into a different save state. Not maybe one that's like in the grounds. Oh, that could be. Maybe it is that trigger, but it's not always active. What is this save? Why does it just die? They're all pawns. We're all pawns in Dumbledore's game. It's actually pretty accurate. Yeah, we're trying to mess around a bit with ghost mode and trying to route this to be a bit faster. So far, we've only masterfully lost time. But I hope you're doing alright, Bass. It's very nice to see you here. Bro, what are those saves? Why are they all broken? Where are those from? Are those from like custom maps? Maybe. That's maybe why they don't load. I could see that. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Kowalski analysis. It's fun being like a bit of a detective, I suppose. Also, I can do something here. Care of Mage, Hogwarts grounds. This is like the earlier state. So because like it looks the exact same there. Like in terms of triggers. So it might genuinely just be that it's just disabled. It must be. Like it's just this one, isn't it? Yeah, you can definitely not hit this. I don't think. The lower one, yeah. So I guess the only thing they do is just activate it the moment the final things get triggered, the final exams. Yeah, no, this you can definitely not hit it, I don't think. I'll be very surprised. Yeah, maybe it needs McGonagall and Dumbledore as well. Sad. That would have been the easiest and biggest sequence break, but I suppose not. Okay, let's finish the first one at least. And then we'll do this again and we'll see. Yeah, something I think that makes a lot of sense, Hannon. Also, yo, Garrity! We'll see what German text-to-speech makes out of this.
Speak for yourself. I'll be having nightmares for months.
Well then.
I'll be having nightmares for months. Thank you so much for the 74-month Prime sub, which is kind of a crazy amount, I have to admit. Oh.
Well done.
GG's!
You've completed
Said we can really check what the trigger does. Yeah, the editor doesn't really know, huh?
Splendid work.
Oh, so is it a lot, Evan? I thought it was paid for you by your dad or
You should
something.
all be very proud of yourselves.
Oh, I see, Labs. It's probably similar for this game. Yeah, unfortunate. That means I guess we cannot use that as a shortcut. How are you doing though, Garrity? How's the week been? Thank you, really appreciate the Prime. And it's nice to have you here for 74 months already, which is just an insane time. And thank you for the GGs. More than an hour for HP3 with ghost mode enabled is a little bit embarrassing, but that was the practice run.
You think
That was the test.
ever truly leave us?
275 euros. Wow, for one test, that's rough.
Clearly than ever.
We'll go back to the train, but at least now I should know how to solve the train a bit better, so we should be okay. Also, wow. From work, I guess, Garrity? Jesus Christ. That is a long work day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what Human says. Like, I don't think maps work. HP3 maps work for the HP2 editor because of the version difference. Okay, let's go back to the train. No, actually, first of all, I'm gonna bind it. So I don't need to activate like debug mode all the time because it's very annoying. Lots of interviews. Oh, it's for like work and stuff. I hope they went well. I don't know what kind of jobs you've interviewed for, but I do hope you'll get them. Wait, how? Is it in the hppor.ini? No, it's not, is it? The trains in the end looks like one of those wood toy trains. It's very blocky, I can tell you. It's really like a house on wheels. I'll show you in a bit when we actually do the run. I'm a bit confused because I have debug mode. Oh, this is fucking... I went into Danish HP3, which I have installed for some reason. No wonder the files don't have my hotkeys. Och fangen fraskeban. Where's HP3 English? Why do I have so many languages but not HP3 English? Prigioniero de Azkaban. Ah, okay, I found it. Cool, cool, cool. We're alright. I don't think I have Dutch installed actually. Oh, I didn't even know I have I have a hotkey for save states as well. Maybe I should have used that one instead of just doing it manually. Oh well. Good to know that. Okay. Should be fine. Hotkeys are set and fixed. Yeah, it's the Brazilian Portuguese one. I still have it. Spanish, I don't think I've installed either. I'm sorry. Polish, I think I had to for some reason. Also, good luck with that, Luna. Thank you for, you know, joining us, and hopefully see you in a bit. But have a safe trip to the store. Also true, I probably have to keep it for the Pentafecta anyways. I do have it in Danish, Sammy. Yes, 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 yes. I know your favorite language. Okay. So we should have it bound to 3 and 4. Not quite to 0. That's a bit harder for me to hit. But 3 and 4 is right above WASD, so we should be pretty quick in ghosting. Let's go back to that damn train once more, so I can show Wrench how it looks from the outside, because it's really blocky. It is not a beauty. It's definitely not pretty looking at that thing from the outside. I will still try if we can sequence break some parts. Like, there has to be something possible with, like, the at least the lessons. There has to be something possible, but we'll see. Apartment building on wheels, kind of. Welcome back, Bix, as well. I don't know if you went for a shower, but either way, welcome back. All you had to do was follow the goddamn train. Pentafecta, but you only see a pentagon cut out of the game. Oh god, those are always so rough, where like some parts are hidden of the game. Mouse wheel up and down would not be dumb actually. That's not a bad keybind. Not horrible. Also no, it's pretty awful. Chat font is pretty awful, Nadia, I have to admit. I'm very sorry, I feel a bit bad I put that, but I thought it's readable enough, but turns out I was completely mistaken. But hey, I guess that's sort of fun. It's just so small, I think, is the biggest issue. You don't want to wake Professor Lupin. I like that little knot. Okay, hopefully this works with Ghost. Sad wrench. Ah, it does work, okay. Yeah, why am I going down? Yeah, wingdings I'm still not gonna allow. DVD Windows full series? What would that require, Ragnar? I don't think I have. But yeah, like this, it doesn't look that bad. Like this, that's your train, Wrench. That is your train. Looks low resolution and bolded. Yeah, I think that's kind of the issue. Okay, this one we figured out last time. There's a trigger here to get us to the last segment. Yeah, it's like very blurry and very low res. I don't know why, it's very weird. That is the hype train, yeah, the block train. It really, really is. No, where's Hermione even talking from? I hope Ron is gonna be here, actually. The camera is not entirely sure who to aim at, but that's alright.
What's happening?
Yeah, Ron, what is happening? Where are you? Oh my god, that sounds actually horrible. I know what you mean now. That sounds absolutely horrible, the DVD percent. For April Fool's, maybe we can put wingdings, that's true. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh god, Hermione isn't here to close the door. Wait, how did this work last time? Hermione, we need you! We would have to wait for like 2 minutes. I think she would spawn in, but I don't really have that much time. It's very epic looking at the Dementor just being like this. He's like, wait, I'm just here to be menacing. I don't want to attack. I need someone to shut this door. Yeah, he's really awkward out there. Well, that didn't work. I'm not fully sure why. I really don't know. But let's try that again. I guess I need to make sure that the rest of the crew is spawning in next to me. Maybe for HP2 we could do it, but I still would reserve the rights to refund that, Ragnar, like that. I mean, maybe for one game, for like an any percent, I probably could manage, but that sounds so horrible. Yeah, I never thought I'd get this far. What do I do now? I didn't actually want to come in. I was just playing.
No one's ever broken out before.
Born to be peaceful, forced to suck souls. Poor guy.
13 people with a single
Poor guy. I'll
gun.
never see him with the same way again. Now knowing that he's actually not that bad.
Ron, I overheard your dad talking about Sirius
Yeah.
Black last night.
It's just Malfoy dressed up potentially, you know. Maybe it's not an actual Dementor. Likes escape to come after you, she said for the 50,000th time. You're a Vienna as well. What is ghost mode? Well, it's kind of what you would think it is. We can go out of bounds. It's like basically what's it called?
Scabbers, come back!
No clip.
Why do you keep that monster under control?
Which yes, of course, is a bannable offense. Yo, Verge as well. Good afternoon, both of you. How are you guys doing? Can you even die in that part? Oh yeah, if you don't cast on the pulses, Harry dies eventually. Without the power of friendship, yep.
Find Scabbers.
Killed 13 again. Sirius is really consistent. Yeah. Very. What are the odds for that? But
Gone anywhere.
he's not really good at improvement. This is so trippy with the train though, with the background moving and us moving. I like it as well. 3PC is a fun game, especially if you give it like a twist like this. Oh yeah, Bully Bonsai is a one-way ticket to get banned. So this should have spawned... No, where are my compañeros? How did we do it last time? I do not want to start this fight, but... How did I spawn them in last time? Did I go like here? Like last time it just kind of worked, you know? They're not gonna be here again, are they?
You've given us
Oh no,
enough
he's here.
trouble, you
He made it. I don't know why he wasn't there last time. That's very weird. Also, yeah. Oh, Hermione isn't here. That's a problem still, isn't it? Yeah, it is weird that the train is that big. I don't know why it has so many floors from the outside. It doesn't really make any sense.
What's happening?
No, they're not really our companions anymore. I know. They've betrayed Harry for like Malfoy, I suppose. How do you trigger the final cutscene? When you spawn in after the last cutscene, you just hold right until you hit the door and then space. That's just the final trigger. Works every time. Yeah, this is not gonna work again though. You need to hit Malfoy, as in run into him. This is interesting. I didn't think this would be a problem. Like, it clearly works somehow, because we've done it before. I just don't know how. Which is a bit of a problem. I don't know how to spawn them in. Like, Ron was there. I mean, yeah, we have to get our daily softlock quota up. That's kind of true as well. What would this be without the daily, like 20 softlocks at the very least?
It says here.
It says here that Sirius Black has killed 13 people with a single courage. I don't know, who cares? Get out of here, Ron. Really, really don't care.
Black murdered 13 people with a single
With a
curse.
single curse.
At least we'll be safe at Hogwarts.
Go right before the cutscenes to the teleport, then go there. Yeah, I mean, I tried to give them time to teleport, but
The Ministry of Magic thinks he's after me.
I don't know what makes them teleport after me.
You'll have to be really, really careful.
Really, really careful. Don't be looking for
I
softlocks.
don't go looking for trouble.
Yeah, Peter
Trouble
blew
usually
up the
finds
street
me.
himself. That's the canon, basically. And he, like, Sirius got basically framed for it, the poor guy.
Scabbers,
I didn't think this part would be difficult. It worked, like, completely well
Calm down.
when we did it the last time.
Don't want to wake Professor Lupin.
Yeah, the entire, like, magical law enforcement is so shit. Like, what happened to Sirius is a disgrace for the Justice Department of the Wizarding World.
Oh, brilliant.
What if I, like, walk here? Are they... Yeah, okay, they're out here with us. Is that a good sign? Maybe. My god, this is still so trippy. Like, they're out here with me. They're next to me. Maybe that's what we have to do? Because they can only teleport, like, short distances. And now we're just running to the end. It looks so weird with the moving background. I hate it. Oh, wait, we're too far already. Fuck. That's fine. Because now I think they're here. Yeah, see, they're here. Which I think is a good sign. Like, now it should work. I see Ron and Hermione should be there as well, right? Come on, Hermione, where are you? Please be there. No, Buddy Crouch Jr. was not giving people a fair trial. Okay, she's there. Okay, cool. So that's how you prevent that. You just have to... Maybe that's what Human meant as well. Go right before the cutscene, like outside. Maybe that's what you meant. That kind of makes sense. That gives them like enough space to spawn in. That's pretty nice. Also, that's actually the canon. Interesting canon. What about Muggleborns though? They can't really do that. That also... But I guess that's what the trace really means, yeah. I guess that's how they do it. That means they would know every single spell Harry has casted before he was 17, no? Harry has cast, I guess. So all the illegal shenanigans he's done in Hogwarts, including Sectum Sempra and stuff, the Ministry should have a lock-off. Technically. If they keep the paperwork well. Okay, that worked pretty alright. Wow, a 3-minute train. That's satisfying to see. 9 minutes time save, because last time I was so lost.
Delighted to be back at Hogwarts. Harry's encounter with the
And here we
Dementor
do know
had
that
caused him
the
no
big shield in the
serious
first level is
harm,
sadly
other than
not
a
helping
growing
us.
feeling of dread.
Yeah, so no, 2
friends
more hours
hurried
until that. I
to
don't
their
know what
first
you were
class
making
of
a
the
reference
term,
to, Wrench, and I'm
anxious
happy
to
about
resume
that,
their
but 2 more hours. But Harry didn't get in trouble when he blew up his aunt, or when he got the glass to disappear, yeah. Because they didn't want him to get expelled and then killed by Sirius Black. The Ministry has absolute double standards throughout the years. The Ministry is not... It's a bit of a corrupt institution, and with a bit, I mean a lot.
Hermione's loads better at spells.
You'll do fine, Ron. Just step through this door to begin.
You're a mad dog as well. Can't tell if that's a good or a bad wow, but I guess so. And politics is involved, it's never about right or wrong. Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of actually a fairly realistic part
Professor Lupin.
of Harry Potter.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the Carpe Retractum Challenge, Ron. There are 10
Kinda
challenge
right.
shields scattered throughout the challenge. Some are well hidden.
Not sure if they would
5
know
or
what
10
spells Harry has
shields to
cast.
earn
The
a visit
book
to the
mentions that kids of wizards get away
You
with
don't
magic
find
at
all
home. That's
shields
also
your
true,
first
yeah.
time through. You
That's a
can
good
always
point.
come
Like,
back.
I'm pretty sure they don't
Complete the
really
challenge by collecting
know
the
everything
final
you're doing. They just have a rough idea where magic is cast, I
Let's get
guess.
started.
So if it's in a wizarding
Carpe
household or at
Retractum has
Hogwarts,
2
they don't even know
primary
who
uses.
actually
To pull yourself
casted it.
towards something, or to
Dumbledore
pull
intimidated the
something
jury.
towards
Well,
you.
to be fair, it was an
See if you
illegal
can find a
case to
statue
begin
to
with,
cast a
but
spell
yeah.
at.
Also, it's very kind of you to
Watch what
say,
happens.
Mad Dog, today. Let's go. Probably out of the one that's live, I am the best. I'll take it. So this, we need to get to the end, but not to the fake end. You're welcome in, Calthus, as well. The pumpkin adventures. Not today, unfortunately, because we do have the ghost percent. So yeah, we do want to go to the very end here. And yeah, here. Walk. Gets us into the trigger. And then now the big question is, what do we do? Like, I would say we once more go to the end. Or do I leave it through the beam bonus room trigger? I guess that's theoretically a bit quicker, right? Than using the shield. But maybe the shield is needed to actually tell the game that it's progressing. Might be. Let's actually take the shield.
Well done, Ron.
I mean, Harry has big main character syndrome all the books long, Dennis. That's just how he's born. I mean, he is the main character after all, I suppose.
Come back anytime you
They
want
knew
to
who's
get the
casting the
challenge
spells, there
another
will be
go.
no plot about Dobby casting spells. Yeah, yeah. Which is also why the entire, like, they cast a spell on you as a newborn thing is kind of weird. Because then they should know more specifically. But then, like, Dobby still gets Harry in trouble, so yeah. Okay, Glacius is open. So you can do, like, a giant sequence break into Glacius. But, like, does this actually help us with anything is the big question. Like, it's cool that that works. Right after we're done with Carpe, we go, like, straight to this level. But is this really helping, or is this copium? Like, we'll see. It really depends on where this level puts us, because last time it did not work at all. So we'll see. This is not the end. What the fuck is this room? Ah, it's for the window, I see. It's for full immersion. It might be just faster to take this, honestly, which I can do now. Nice. What the fuck? It's so weird. Why are we not fake sliding here? Why do I have moon jumps? What the fuck? What is happening? Shouldn't do anything is not actually the trigger to the actual level in the story, just the replay. Maybe that's why, yeah. That might be. Might be also where the minor wizard lives. That would make sense, Hannon, I suppose, yeah. That would make more sense with the world building. Need dinner tips. Ooh. We're having a salad today with tuna. And like some seeds and stuff and beans. It's very good. I'm looking forward. Bro, where is the end for this? Ah, over here. Okay, perfect. This is such a long level. But yeah, this probably is not even working because you're kind of right. This is only the replay. So it really doesn't, like, it potentially doesn't do anything. We'll see. I have another idea though. Because the beam bonus room exists on this, right? What if we just wait out our time in the beam bonus room? Would that do anything? And then, like, maybe it puts us where we're supposed to be? I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't know where the beam bonus room is either. I mean, just because it expires tomorrow, that doesn't mean it, like, it's bad tomorrow. You can still eat that after, like, for sure. You can go into the beam bonus rooms on replay. That's very true. I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be any kind of way to actually sequence break this. Like, I am sort of impressed with how well they've made this. Where even is the fucking beam bonus room? I'm like all the way at the end. And it's so annoying that they've made this environmental fog in here so you never see stuff. That's the actual end. Where's the beam bonus room? Oh my god, I can never find what I'm looking for. Last time I was looking for the actual end and I couldn't find it. Now I'm looking for the beam bonus room and I can't find it. Huh? Where is it? It should be somewhere. Why is there so much fog everywhere? Please, get me out of the environmental fog. Oh, thank you. Look how far I've traveled and I still don't see the beam bonus room. Oh my god. I hate it. Glaciers is horrible for ghost mode %. This is more like a scouting mission again, you know? This run might still need another reset or something, but we'll see. Yeah, it's smog from all the power plants from 7.1, I think. Yeah, could be. Wait, actually, where the fuck is the beam bonus room here? Surely we've already been past it. No? Oh, I can't see it. I cannot see it. I guess because the skyboxes are kind of heavy in this. This is just the start of the level. Ah, here. Okay, we found it. Beanies. We found them. That sucked a bit though. Like, what the fuck? So now the question is, if I hit the trigger to get me out of here, what is that gonna do? Schnappt euch die Bohnen. That's Ron.
Wow! This is the
That's
beam
Harry
bonus.
again.
Wow! This is the beam bonus room.
Beam
That's right.
bonus
Collect
room.
as many goodies as you can before the time runs
Is
out.
the time actually gonna run out? Okay, there is a timer. That's a good start.
That's right, Ron. Collect as many goodies as you can before the time runs out.
That's Lupin. I think it's the beam bonus room. I'm not sure though. Well, I guess we'll just wait it out and see what happens, I suppose, because I don't think there's any way for me to leave this. Neither of the triggers really does that. We'll see. I don't think this helps us sequence break anything, but we'll find out. Why is Ron here? There's like a weird trigger that spawns him in. It works in the normal game as well without ghost mode. I don't really know why, but they forgot to remove it, I think. And now he can just watch Harry collect all the beans. Which is Ron's favorite hobby, so I feel a bit bad that he can only watch and not move. Like, this is his favorite thing in the entirety of the castle, collecting those beans. And now he's just not allowed to. The bean bonus room, by the way, is the glaciers one, so you can see all the cauldron cakes and stuff. Yeah, that's true. Ron does not need a reason to be in the bean bonus room. He is the bean bonus room. This man encapsulates bean bonus more than anyone else. That's a very good point. Oops. Nice jump. But I'm having a bad feeling about this though. I do not think this is actually gonna help us in the ghost percent route and in sequence breaking things. But we'll see. We might still just have to play the game. Like, we might genuinely just have to play every level in order. There just could be that there's no other way. But we'll see. This is as much as I can do at this point. The John Bean bonus? What the fuck? Because I'm hoping it maybe updates the game state. Wait, you can freeze things now. That is the correct cutscene, at least. Wait a second. Maybe this works.
Doesn't really matter, I suppose.
Maybe this works. Who knows?
Or we can come back later.
Let's see where this puts us. Well, that is not good. But what game state are we in now? It's not the end of Carpe though, that's the thing. Because the end of Carpe starts with a cutscene. And the end of Carpe starts with Neville running around that we have to follow. So that is not actually the end of Carpe, which is very confusing. And the door's open, yeah. Are you sure this is the right time, Hermione? I mean, I imagine just for some random ass reason this is like active now, but I kind of doubt. Yeah, they created 4 different copies of the Bean bonus room. Yep. I mean, they probably just copied it over, but yeah, they're all on separate maps. I've never seen such flying. Yeah, the foggy out of bounds. So I guess now we've actually just broken the game. I don't think there's a way back from this, is there? Oh. Interesting, so that's not how that works. Man, I really hate it. Why is it so hard to sequence break this shit? Where's the actor storage? Isn't it here somewhere? Complete the Glacius challenge is still what it says. It should be Willow, yeah. Yeah, sadly it doesn't really work like that. So this trigger does exist though. Wow, we haven't done this one. That is such a weird game state that we're in. Like, have you ever seen this? Like, we haven't actually done the very first thing. That's so cursed. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think this is probably a soft lock game state, which is very interesting. Like, we're having an open world castle where nothing works. Surprisingly well made game. I am surprised it doesn't just crash, and I am surprised that we cannot sequence break this. I do agree. 0 students is weird. Well, the traders are there. But yeah, nobody else is walking around. It's very eerie. No, you just exit the side room and it teleports you to Willow, sadly. How does this look? Ah, okay. LOL. Well, so theoretically things were after glaciers, but not really. What if I like do this challenge again now, just for pure curiosity? Yeah, really, like it was very eerie. Like that really was a bit of a horror mod HP3. Just out of pure curiosity, what if I beat this level again now? Is it gonna work by any chance? Who knows? You never know. Games are weird. We might as well try it. If this actually somehow gets us back on track and unsoft locks it and makes us spawn afterwards, because this is still complete the glaciers challenge. That's still the same goal. I think from speedrunning we definitely know games are weird. He's gonna get VAC banned. Oh, he really deserves it. The other students must be livid that Harry is allowed to do those kind of cheats. Also, yeah, I love People Glaciers as well. It's so cute. It's such a nice emote. It is very well done. Can you imagine a Harry Potter horror game? I would love to see that. We've had a couple of like custom maps that were horror-like, but never like a full one. Like there were some Halloween competition maps, but like not, they were like more like fun horror, you know. But like an actual really scary horror map, I would love to play. That one's nice as well, Head. Yeah, I think that's pretty cute too. I do agree. Harry is pretty impressive with his airwalking. Escape PlayStation 1 Hagrid was a good horror game too. You're right. Okay, this is like genuinely just super far down, right? Ah, the beam bonus room is right next to this, I noticed. But we don't want that this time. I just want to leave through the shield and see what can happen. Oh yeah, with the new editor, there's very, very unlimited potential with custom maps. You can add your own characters, I'm sure. I'm sure you could. If you're really trying. Crazy how big this challenge is. Don't even know if this would be worth it if you would have to do glaciers twice, but... Oh yeah, that was on Mokka's, in Mokka's museum, the Bracken test map, which was cool. It's back before I played Lethal Company, so I was very clueless, but it's very cool. Okay, so that's the final part of this map. So we've... Ah, current objective is gone. Maybe a good sign.
Harry, you've completed the Glaciers challenge. Oh,
Yeah, it does, Slade, it does. You remember correctly.
Ah, that's a shame. Well, come back anytime you want to give the challenge.
Let's see if this
another
works.
try.
Existential horror, Potter. Yeah, that's what we just witnessed with the empty castle. Thank you, by the way, Dennis. They are indeed all on the YouTube channel. The PlayStation 1 Hagrid escapes.
Finally! We've been waiting for you!
That's a weird
Where to,
cutscene.
Harry? You lead the way.
I guess that's the replay done, which is not a good sign again, is it? Wait, but all of them are open. Wait a second.
Despite
Oh, it
the
works!
dangerous visitor lurking around
Oh my god, it
Hogwarts,
works!
Harry insisted on going to visit Hagrid.
Yo,
He was
okay,
anxious to hear
interesting.
the outcome of Buckbeak's trial.
Okay.
Was
Well,
that?
at
I
least
think
we've
it
managed to
was.
sequence break something.
Poor Hagrid.
That's
They
cool.
carried out the execution.
That's a POC.
Look, it's
That's actually really
Severus.
cool. I didn't expect that. I didn't think we would manage like
Protect was
anything, but...
innocent.
Oh. It's alive. Our creation, our abomination. Well, I have to do like one more afterwards, by the way. I think we're all aware of that. But let's finish this one. Just breezing through the final levels. Would you think that what steps can be eliminated in between? I mean, not too many. Like, literally, I'm pretty sure what you have to do is, like, obviously get through Carper. Then from the like room after Carper, from the little corridor, you go to Glacius. Yeah, and then the question is, yeah, can we do anything else? That's kind of true. Lol. Yeah, I guess Little knows what you like to buy, I suppose, Ned, yeah? Vicious a bit. A bit vicious. Well, at least you get it with discounts, I guess. That's kind of nice. This is a chill level. It's nice to just float through here. That's super cool though. I love tinkering around with stuff like that. We all figured it out collectively. Also, while we're here, it's actually kind of cool that they modeled this part of the game, because that's where the cutscene plays in. So with Ghost Mode, you can actually look around in the Shrieking Shack a bit, which is kind of cool if you ask me. And Ron is not here, which means he's definitely simulating. You can look at this nicely destroyed stuff. Like, they build it pretty nice, you know? They build it pretty nice. Pretty good, pretty good. Nicely modeled. Yeah, I do agree. It looks pretty dope. It looks pretty dope. It's cool that it's actually connected. You think you get teleported, but nope, it's actually just past past the thing, past the cutscene.
Where's the dog?
Where's the dog?
It's not a dog.
One of the state where we were after first glaciers was a lag? What do you mean lag? I think it sadly like has to be the state, because otherwise I don't think we can actually sequence break, but we'll see.
And Scabbers.
You did request that, that's true. We can actually do that, yeah. We probably have some time for that, actually.
Watch.
I can explain.
I'm a bit clueless a bit, Evan. I have to... Ah, okay, that was at part 2, I
It
see.
wasn't Sirius Black who betrayed your parents, Harry.
I guess that's one way to put the pressure onto yourself, I don't know. I think if you try your best, that's already what matters. You got this anyways. Smells like good shorts content, the flying around. Yeah, kinda true. I do agree. It actually smells like good shorts content. Yeah, we should actually finally do that. It's been kind of requested for a very long while, I have to admit. Oops, expected petroleum. But let's finish this run and do like one more, trying to actually figure out what to do in like to do glaciers a bit faster maybe. Realize sounds a bit weird. And why?
Got Bugbeak in there
I
somewhere.
realized that. Is that what you say?
You're sure you set the time turner back the right amount?
Are you sure you set the time turner back the right amount? Are you sure I'm not superhuman just ghosting up there? I'm not sure, to be honest. Made it. Yeah, you can use that on the Discord, I guess, if they still require it, Nadia. Yeah, more Dementors. That's kind of crazy. It's Dementors into Dementors. You do not get much of a fun part in between, but sadly I think those are kind of mandatory. We have checked if you can go into the finals early, but it does not seem to be the case, which is a bit sad, but I guess it kind of makes sense that that trigger also doesn't exist until the end. I guess this is like the main part you have to nail. Actually getting the snipes and stuff. This is where the time save would be at. Yeah, I wish it would be as easy as just exiting the minigame, like in 3GBA. That's still so weird that you can just do that. Yeah, I don't feel like playing this, just exit. And let me progress anyways. Thank you so much as well, Evan. I'll need all the good luck. It's been very fun, but definitely it's quite rough to break this game, surprisingly. But yeah, take care, have a good rest of your day, and good luck with studying, of course. Okay. Ah, I see. That does make sense. Oh god, I almost fell. I activated that a bit late. Yeah, the final challenges should be pretty quick. We can definitely do the sub 30. We can maybe even do the sub 20, which is kind of crazy. If we do like another one afterwards, which I do want to. Very fun though. I kind of expected the ghost mode shenanigans to be enjoyable. It was for HP2 as well. Oh yeah, this level is fun. With ghost mode. That's a very nice one. Literally like 5 seconds long, I guess. I feel like this is actually faster. Oh, I can't really do it. Okay, never mind. I feel like taking this slide, it might even be faster. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that's weird. Then why did that one take so much less long though, Nadia? That's a bit weird. You would think it's like in order. Trigger. I forgot that the shield doesn't do anything. Yeah, easy. Easy sub 30. A lot of golds. Got a lot of glaciers that we didn't cast. Can you fall down and then turn ghost mode on midair? Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Survived your final exams.
You can.
They were great.
Thank you for the GGs. Okay, it's a
Speak for
fun idea
yourself.
of a run, I have
I'll
to
be having
say.
nightmares for
The
months.
routing is definitely the most interesting part,
Let's
but
see whether you've
yeah, I've
completed all
quite
of
enjoyed
your
it. We do like one more
30
because I want to fully understand that glaciers thing. Thank you though, everyone, and you, Matthias, as well. How are you doing? Yeah, this one went a tiny bit faster, just like, 33 minutes, which is kind of crazy. So I guess that means I can remove all of those segments because they're absolutely not needed, which makes the split file like a lot quicker. Oh, I see. If it was a different route, that makes sense then, Nadia. I am clueless. Oh, it says Draco in here. No, Draco in the main menu. All right, one more. One more now that we hopefully know how it works. I think I understand it, but we'll find out. One more train. Even the fastest ghost percent runs start with the freaking train cutscene, you know. It is what it is. Still have to enjoy this beauty. Driving around, I guess, on this very short, limited map. Thankfully, it cuts away quickly. If only we spawn in the castle and not in Carpa. Yeah, so we wouldn't have to play that challenge, that's true. But Carp isn't that bad to go through. Like, Glaciers is the worst to go through just because it's so deep. Like, the slides go on forever. It's horrible. Like, I really, really hate it. Also, is the claw like a Toy Story reference? Please tell me it is. I love that movie. Toy Story 2, I think. Doing good, need to study for a test tomorrow, one on Thursday. Oh, 2 in 1 week sucks. Best of luck with that, Matthias. Hope you get a lot of studying done and hope they go well. Also, I do agree, actually, Kismet. I do agree. It's nicely done on PC with the moving background. It's like, it actually feels like a train ride. They've done a really good job, I gotta say.
Don't worry, Ron. We'll help you find
It reaches deeper as in the Chamber of Secrets, kind of, to be honest. It feels like it, certainly. Wait, don't get into the trigger here, good. It really does feels like it. Wait, I need to let them spawn out here first.
Great job, Ron.
Great job,
yeah.
Ron.
That was loads of fun.
What is that trigger? Can you guys, like, be here, please? Huh? Yeah, I like the level as well. Like, the outside is really cool on the train. I don't know what trigger I've hit. I was for a second thinking we're just in the castle now, but what? What happened? I didn't let them spawn in correctly, though. I kind of did that wrong, so that's kind of my own fault. It's okay.
It says here that Sirius Black is
Oh
escaped
god,
from
the
wizard
spacebar is
prison
doing
in
spacebar
Azkaban.
things again, Kildeo. Which I have to admit makes me a bit
Black
confused
murdered
trying to
13
understand it.
people with a single curse. Well, at least
But
we'll
I'm
be
sure
safe
you're
on
right.
Hogwarts.
There must be an end level trigger too then. There probably is, but I don't know where. So the best I can do is quickly go to the Dementor fight, honestly. Yeah, it looks like he's very fast with the with the ground scrolling past you. It's just so cursed, but it's still well done. It just gives me horrible nausea to ghost out like that. Blame Hagrid for the spacebar. Always good, that's true. The quote says it. I like how this cutscene makes it look like an accident that Crookshanks is actually chasing Scabbers. When in reality, it's actually like a freaking smart-ass cat chasing the rat like that. Oh, yeah, that makes sense now, Kildeo. I gotcha. It's fine. You'll get a new keyboard as well at some point. Yeah, it's a smart movie making technique, and I like that they used that for this game too. Come on, guys. Yes, okay, they clipped out. That's good. So now we can continue onwards. I mean, I guess What the fuck, Hermione? I guess technically Crookshanks is a Kneasel, I think is the official definition. It's still a bit. So it's like not an actual cat, but not an animega. It's not quite. Yeah, Hermione was pulling out some high jump skills there. Like, holy shit. Okay, I need you guys to be here. They're here. Which means theoretically this should be fine, I think. Because they are close enough to the trigger to hopefully be in this cutscene. Have Kneasel. Sorry, Nurch. Actually. My bad. You are absolutely right, but yes. I don't even know what the difference is. Don't they look like normal cats, but they don't like milk or something? Isn't that what it is? What they learn in Care of Magical Creatures?
What's happening?
It's hard to think that the ground is moving and not the train. Yeah, but it's also only visually moving. So like if you would like not do any inputs, you would not move at all. Like it's only the texture that's running through. It's very big mind melt. It's very confusing, but it's cool. It's nicely done, I have to say. Block the door. What's out there? No clue, Ron. No clue. Could be absolutely anything. Oh, of course it's this one. I was ready for the top one. Now you want to make a train map. I know there's one train custom map. I don't remember if it does the same kind of trick, but it's like super old, that much I know. Would be cool to have a 2026 train custom map. Not that great, but it's fine. Yeah, and 7.1 they do a similar trick, yeah. It's just the easiest to do, I think, because you don't have to make the map super giant. You just have like a background that infinitely repeats. You should as well, human. I do agree. Harry Obby has the train too, yeah. Clearly the best version of Prisoner of Azkaban. I don't mind shorter levels, no, I like them. I like them actually. It doesn't always have to be a 2-hour blockbuster, you know. And yeah, Mohammed, hello and welcome in to Harry Potter Ghost Percent. How have you been? Good to see you. Me? We are doing some shenanigans with no clipping. And we'll see how quickly you can beat this game with no clipping. And I think we found a pretty decent route. And I have to say the routing for this was really, really fun. 10-hour custom. I mean, I'd take it, but no, I like short ones as well. Doing great even, let's go. I'm very happy to hear. Hello. Yeah, well, 2 hours would be impressive, to be honest, Dennis. I've never seen a German train be that much on time. What the fuck? What kind of utopia is that? But no, I'm doing pretty well. It was a nice day. We had some fun meme runs that have been really, really enjoyable, I gotta say. So, yeah, can't complain. We're just messing around a bit with the games. I always like that. Thank you so much for asking. So, this is where the fun begins with the ghost no clip. Yeah, oh, 2 hours is, again, that's good delay. It's more like 2 days usually.
Then watch what happens.
Then watch what happens. Okay, so we want to get to the end, which I never really remember where it's at, but it's definitely this direction. Through this room, yeah. Yes, over there. The other thing is the fake end. It's over here even, actually. Lol, right, that's true. That's also a big thing for German trains. Yeah, if the train is actually on time, you can be sure it was delayed from like a previous train. Yeah, I'm surprised about that, Hannah. Maybe it was an Austrian train, to be fair. Deutsche Bahn % delayed world record. Yeah, they are very good at amassing an insane amount of delay. Oh no, HP3 is always in English, Salty. HP3 has never been in anything else. For this game, language doesn't really matter that much, so if it doesn't save time, then I just usually play in English. So most people can understand it.
So, come back anytime you want to give the challenge another go.
Well, I mean, you don't take them in Germany though, Dennis. There it's more frequent that they're late. Okay, so now we have to... We're done with Carpa, so we go into Glacius, so we can do this challenge early. So we have to finish this challenge quickly. 8 to 10 trains per year. Ah, that's a good ratio. If they're all on time, that's actually quite impressive. So GG's. GG's to them, I suppose. I don't quite remember how I did it last run even, but we'll see. I'm not sure which ones are the unnecessary steps. I don't know if we have to wait out the time in the beam bonus room, for example. I kind of doubt it. It's probably just gonna be the exact same trigger. What's our quest right now? Collect, yeah, Glacius Challenge. I guess that's a good sign. I mean, it's technically vital in Germany as well. It's just nobody cares enough to maintain it because it's privatized. Like, the day they privatized the German train company was the worst decision for it. It just went to complete shit. Yeah, it feels like a coin flip if it's on time or on delay. I guess that makes sense. At least it's sometimes on time. That's a good start. It's more often than for German trains. Okay, this should be the end of the first level. I hate how long this level is. I mean, yeah, that's true. There isn't really any areas where you would have issues with, like, roads, yeah. Hogwarts whole music is playing. It's very weird floating through the void with, like, nice music. I guess the only benefit of the beam bonus room is that it's, like, closer, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Like, because you have to wait for like 2 minutes until it's done. So I think instead of wanting to be closer, I'll just choose the instant trigger to get us out. The annoying thing is we have to do it again. But okay, I guess. Yeah, of course, totally, Grashev. We all know, the private market is definitely not just out for profit, you know? Trains here arrive only when they want to, damn, it's all wizards. They're all Gandalf. Okay, so... Hey, hello, come back in. I spawned in the wall, I think. That's fine. No, I spawned in the wall and it killed me. That's time loss. That is time loss. That is not very good. Oh well. Hey, yo, Pave as well. Welcome back. Oh, that's very annoying because I accidentally like respawned a tiny bit too high and it was in the wall. And Harry just immediately got fucked over. There's the end. Okay, at least I can see it well like this. That's what happened with Filch Mantis, huh? He's thankfully not in this game, which makes this a little bit more of a nice thing. There's like a minute lost. Where is the optimization in this run? No. Okay. Just another brick in the wall. Yep, we did very well on that. Okay, so... Oh my god, you went... Why do you go for kick jump if you're so far ahead? Yeah, only Wrench can live in the walls, that's true. Oh, that's rough though, I'm sorry to hear that. That's why I don't go for that when it's an actual good run. Students in the corridor, students in the walls. Okay, so theoretically...
So, how was it?
This should spawn us into this weird state again, right? We'll see. Actually, it opened the door, though. Maybe this just works. Maybe the beam bonus room was the reason it spawned us in this weird state. Oh, kick jump sucks, especially if you're under pressure, yeah.
Or we can come back later.
Okay, let's see. Aha, no. Okay, so if you beat Glacius once, you spawn in this weird state. Why do I have high jump? That's weird. Which means you have to beat it again to actually do the sequence break. Oh, what the hell? That's a big raid. Thank you so much, Pi. What the fuck? Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. What were you playing? Thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you guys around. Thank you so much for the raid and for the good luck. How was Abe's Odyssey? We are doing something a bit silly today, I have to be completely honest. So, yeah, for people that haven't been here before, which I think is almost everyone, hello. I play Harry Potter games. That's kind of, at least 99% of the time, that's what you feel, what you see here. And we have tried today to route node clip percent, as you can see, which is very interesting in this game because it enables like a lot of sequence breaks and stuff. So we've been kind of routing that and trying our hardest to string together a run, which brings the playtime down from like, you know, barely below 50 to like 20 minutes or something, which is cool. But it might be a little bit weird to look at. So I swear I do normal runs as well sometimes. Oh, playing it for the first time, and you're doing the retro achievements. Honestly, retro achievement is based for that. I mean, you never know with speedruns, to be honest, Ram. I mean, sometimes there's crazy strats like that where you just walk through the void, so it's not necessarily impossible. But yeah, no, this is fully ghost mode, no clip, whatever you want to call it. Will you play carpet and trigger the side room, then do glaciers? You can't. We've tried that. Once you trigger, like go out of the side room, you cannot re-enter the challenge anymore on that state. The trigger just wasn't there. Yeah, he is a wizard, exactly. He is a wizard after all. Who says he can't just walk through the void? Okay, so this is the end of the first area, which for some reason thankfully has the trigger here to get us to the second area. Where we do the same thing again. This level is just giant, so it's really awful to go through this. And we're very slow. But that's okay. This is supposed to be one big... Well, I was about to call it a water slide, but it's kind of an ice slide. How do you like the game so far, though? How are the achievements? I hope it's a fun set. Retro achievements can range from, hey, this is cool and very enjoyable, to, oh, this is absolute agony. So I hope it's a fun set. I hope your casual playthrough looked like it. It's good fun. Okay, so this is the end of the challenge again. Let's see if this works. Or if the bean bonus room was actually needed. Because then we kind of have to reset. The goal is gone. I think this might work.
Well, come back anytime you want to give the challenge another try.
You can. It's a different area than us. The side room is on the glaciers map. The castle is a different map.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Finally.
Okay, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's the correct cutscene. This should have worked. We should have skipped ahead from Carpe all the way to Glaciers. Yep, and now we're in Willow. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. He is definitely not coming back for those shields ever again. Hey, honestly, that's mission accomplished. We tried the no clip today to find some sequence breaks, and we found like a 20-minute one. So I think now we finish this run, we bring this home, get a sub 20, and then I think we can call this a pretty successful routing attempt at Ghost %. And then we can check the out of bounds areas a bit. Maybe there's something interesting to see. I don't know which ones you had in mind specifically, Dennis, but we'll find out. Scabbers! You naughty rat, or whatever he says.
I've got you naughty rat!
You naughty sort of human. Kinda not a rat at all, but yeah. Bonk. Sadly, cutscenes we still have to suffer through if they're at the start of the level. It's Willow Hut and Quidditch. Oh my god, I forgot Quidditch even has a map. Yeah, absolutely, we can check those out. I think that would be pretty fun. Okay, Willow is at least a very easy one to go through. We'll see if there's anything else that may be interesting. We can check some of the maps and see what they are in the files. We can do some debug mode shenanigans while we're at it. The hill with the dog. Oh, the one we've just seen? Yeah. A train, I guess we've seen. Oh, that one. Yeah, I see. I know what you mean. That works. So this is just the end. The Shrieking Shack we've also looked at already. Oh shit. Imagine going through that little gate. Oh, we've managed. We're getting the 2 secrets out of bounds. Well, with Ghost Mode, we kinda could. We kinda could make that bingo goal come true.
It's not a dog.
It's not a dog. You sure about that? I mean, it looks pretty dog-like to me.
There's no need to be afraid.
Heyo, Adam as well. Good afternoon. Welcome to this curse category, which isn't really a category at all, but I don't think this should get a leaderboard either, for the record. But it is pretty fun. It's a pretty cool thing. It's nice that this works. And we can eat a bean, of course.
I can explain.
Why not? I can explain.
Pettigrews and animagus. It wasn't serious.
What the
black who
fuck is
betrayed
that?
your parents, Harry. It was petty.
Hey, I'm glad you made it back from the store as well, Luna. Welcome back. I don't know what this is. Looks any % completion to me. I mean, we have New Game Plus for HP2. which is kind of a cheap percent. We have Chungus for HP too. I just feel like this category is kind of mostly watching cutscenes and then walking through glaciers twice. I just don't feel like it would be super interesting. I don't know what this... I think this is buttered popcorn, which is really not a nice flavor. I don't like this too much. But I really don't think this should have a leaderboard. Well, that's cool, Luna. That was a good performance. Hope it bodes well for the actual thing. How did that save 25 seconds? Oh yeah, because I checked out the Willow last time, the Shrieking Shack.
You're sure you set the time turner back the right amount?
You sure you set the time turner back the right amount? Through the fireball. Okay. Good. Not bad. Oh my god, 5 AM. That's how early they broadcast that. Jesus Christ. I guess it's live, right? Yeah. Jesus. Imagine you would have to sing at 5 AM. That sounds horrible. How do you even get ready for that? I mean, you have to wake up like so much earlier because you have your morning voice and all of that, right? Thank you for the good luck as well. Appreciate that a ton. I'm eating so great with some nice drink. Well, good. I'm glad to hear. You guys treat yourself to stuff. That's awesome. Inconsistency about NM Magi in a movie that's been bugging me for years. But they still have clothes when they turn back. Yeah, it's interesting how... I mean, maybe that's part of transforming, I guess. I mean, I know what you mean. It's a bit weird, but I guess that's just exactly ancient magic. It's just part of the trick. It's just part of the magic, I suppose. Also, I guess that's true, Luna, since they don't really have certain times to wake up during. Why am I not ghosting here? What am I doing? They didn't have to crank up the realism to 11. Yeah, I kind of do agree. I kind of do agree. Exactly what Nadia says as well. I think it's best the way they've done that. That makes sense, babe. Too tired from the workout. All good. We're just doing no clip percent, basically. I think that explains it pretty well. Some of these Dementors are just sprites. Oh yeah, all in the background, they're all just 2D sprites, just to make it feel a bit more menacing. Is Pettigrew's pyjama in this game 13 years old? I suppose. But to be fair, it's not been worn a lot, theoretically. Because theoretically, while he's a rat, would it still count like the pyjama being worn? I really don't know. There's so many questions. How's this a gold? I ghosted so late. But okay, I guess. There really, really is a lot of questions with this. With the Animagi stuff, Slate had a point. Got the oven preheating for pizza. That's pretty good. Like a frozen one, I suppose. Better than nothing, but enjoy nonetheless. It's an infamous cheat in Geometry Dash. I think it's infamous cheats everywhere almost, huh? No clip might be one of the most famous gaming cheats, I think. I don't know. At least I feel like.
Glad to see you.
Glad to see you three survived your final airwalking and freaking ghosting through everything. It's not like there was much of a danger this year. You finished it in 20 minutes. Wait, we're not getting sub 20, I just realized. No. Oh, it's so close. No, it's so close. No, it's fine. 2002 is okay. There was like one death in there at the start, wasn't there? But it's fine. Oh, that's not a good analogy, Luna, but not that good to hear. I hope you crank it up to Mercedes level inside as well. Not bad. Unacceptable needs to be sub 20. I mean, it's a nice mirrored number, though. 2002. I'm gonna take it. Thank you for the GGs. That was very fun, I have to say. Yeah, you did. He had too much Red Bull, I guess, as well, Saduk, probably. It is sub 30, yeah, exactly. I think I'm very happy with this as the final product. I personally think we have done a very, very good job at routing this, at finding the sequence breaks, and at making it work. I think that is pretty awesome. Took us 3 attempts to find a good route. I don't think you're gonna beat this any quicker, if you ask me.